GM, and welcome to another Kyzzen live stream where we feature notable projects across the Solana ecosystem. So before we begin, we'll greatly appreciate if everyone could help to like and share this live stream so we can spread the alpha and love with everyone, right? Today, we are joined by Mel, the head of liquidity at Imperial, which is a perp DEX aggregator on Solana. Really exciting to talk about perps, right? Which is, one of the more debated topics on Solana. So GM Mel, how are you doing?
Good morning. How's it going?
Going great.
Thanks for having me on.
Oh, of course. So Imperial, tell us a little bit, one-sentence explainer about what exactly Imperial is and why you guys are special.
Sure. Well, Imperial, as you know, we are a smart routing, first smart routing terminal across venues. So we route orders to your Jupiter, Phoenix, GM Trade to really help traders get the best execution and prices possible. So that's who we are. And we really started off really from with Jordan, the founder.
Okay.
He actually built and exited projects like Metaplex, Candy Machine, real OG in the space. And he's a huge perps trader himself.
Nice.
So he clearly knows he's doing meaningful volume. Actually, he started on Jupiter, trading on Jupiter, like circa 21, I think. And he knows what the traders are looking for, like what the pain points are. And the fees were really like the catch, right? Like it's hard to track fees. And that's how he got to really building Imperial, what we have today. And I think for him, it's really building it for the love of the game and not the incentive of it, which is for me, when I look at the core team, I really would want to align with someone with that's high integrity, right?
Yeah.
And I think I found that, which is why I want to, be here to build with the team.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, Jordan has been very reputable, fellow OG. Definitely know of him, and I think what you mentioned is right regarding perps, especially regarding perps, right, which is quite fragmented on Solana. I think on top of fees and execution, liquidity as well as an issue, which is why it's very interesting that you guys are effective. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys are basically created a one-stop platform that allows you to tap into all the different perps DEXs, right? So that is kind of like helping users find the best path and the best of all worlds, I guess, in that sense. Tell me a bit about yourself, because you're head of liquidity, like a little bit about your Web3 journey and I guess what you do at Imperial would be great.
Cool. I started, I'd say I was more in the consumer app space, like social, and then slash fintech, and then building on chain as well. My journey started off as me as being a retail trader, really. So I kind of started trading on DEXs before, and then was really sold on how DEXs are here to solve for around decentralized, right? Like making it a truly decentralized spot for people to trade across the board instead of having centralized governance. And to me, I feel like it's exciting time in the bear. I know people are not too excited, but we believe in building heads down building in the bear and rapidly iterating our product based on, of course, feedback, right, from our traders as our source of truth. So, yeah.
Gotcha. I like that, that you have extensive background in consumer apps, because I think among the stuff that we can do on chain, perps is one of the ones that still has a lot of room for improvement in terms of UI UX, right, for average consumers. I mean, I think spot trading is pretty standard already as it is, but perp trading is, I mean, when a newcomer looks at perps trading, it can get a little bit overwhelming with all the additional functions and features. So
absolutely.
So it's and
great, even fragmentation, right? I mean, you just look at within the perps landscape on Solana right now, it's we have I think we have really good, perps DEXs, right? And I feel we have really good strong ones right now. But there wouldn't be a single winner in that sense. So people are actually routing across the traders, pro traders we know, they're actually routing across different underlying venues. And what we're here to solve really is to reduce that friction. We take that heavy lifting of them. So we route them to the best venue possible.
Yep.
And like across, it could be a Jupiter, it could be Phoenix, GM trade, like I said. So it's just basically taking the heavy lifting off and like the ops overhead of
Got
trade.
you.
Yeah.
Got you. Got you. And you guys have been around for, I guess, start of the year, would you say?
Yes, I think our beta went live was it I think December, January,
Oh,
end of
nice.
December, January. So we're like a 6, 7 month old protocol,
Got
early
you.
days.
And this is still V1?
Well, iterating still for sure.
Got
So
you.
it's we're gonna I'll be touching on touch markets a little bit more.
Yeah.
It's gonna get exciting. We're
Yeah.
gonna update the UI, and I welcome like feedback. Like for me, like DM me right
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
X, whatever. Like ping me, and that's what I'm here to do, and that's what keeping me up like every morning, right? To
Yeah.
build for our traders,
Yeah.
users.
Let's. I really want to dive deep into the platform and check out some of these features here. Do you want to share your screen and we can get right into it?
Sure, I can do a quick screen share.
At the
I
same
think
time, there's a little bit of sound coming on your end. It's like a boom, boom, boom sound.
it might have been people like jamming above me right now. Let me. Is it bad? Can you still hear? Good.
It's a well, it's subtle, but you can hear
Okay.
it. Yeah, yeah, it's
Okay.
fine. It's fine. Yep,
Cool. So this is. Can you see the screen?
yep,
Okay. Perfect. So this is our terminal,
yep,
and it's Imperial dot space. I mean, it's pretty clean, straightforward. We have perps to your left, and then touch to the right, which I'll dive into more later.
yep,
And if you look at just the assets we have, right? I mean, obviously we have meme tokens, which
yep.
everybody love. A pairing product where it's pretty new. I think we rolled this out like a couple of weeks back, where you can actually long and short like a SOL or BTC in a single pair
Okay.
without having to open multiple positions. So that's pairing, pair product that we have, and then of course we have L1s, DeFi, etc. And then if we go into Learn tab, you can see the Imperial lending pool. This is Prime. So what Prime does essentially is that it allows you to basically borrow collateral for your trade on top of your margin. So this is Prime, and then we have pairs at the bottom. And then of course we have a leaderboard, and these are the guys that we're serving every day, right? That truly believe in us. If you look at these guys here, they are completely organic. So there's like zero spend on marketing right now for us. So these are the guys that really are excited about pub routing, as well as like the products that we're building, like in our roadmap, basically.
Got you. And what are clans? I see something like clans on the top there.
Clans. Oh yeah, we do have clans. So basically, it's an invite only. So they can compete together and then earn like bonuses.
Oh.
Yeah. And then we also have like a scout program, where like if you like trade a certain volume, you get like lifetime volume to unlock this scout program. On top of whatever you have here, like connecting Telegram, X for extra points. Yeah, so that's in a nutshell. Of course, referrals and so on.
Nice. Okay, so the referrals program is already live. And I guess it's basically USDC earnings from the trading done by the referees, right?
Yep.
Nice.
That's correct. Cool. Let me just screen share. Stop.
You're gonna talk a little bit about Touch there.
Touch. I would love to show the mobile UI that we have.
Sure.
If you want to pull it up.
Ta-da.
Cool. So this is the homepage, and then here you click on trade, and then you see perps and then touch, right? So click on the touch tab, and then with the price, you can see that it's like you can set a time frame, $5 in this case. It's default, and then you say like you throw $5, and then you have 3 flashcards that show up to say if you touch at a certain price. Like right now, it's sold at $7.25.
Yep.
And then you just have to execute the trade on your left. So one thing I'll call out here is that the touch, whatever prices you touch, these are the what you actually win and get, right? Essentially, the payout. But then the no touch, like whatever you lose, if it doesn't hit the desired price, it's actually capped at $5. So that's the beauty of touch markets.
I'm sorry, explain it again.
Like the if you whatever you lose, so
Yeah.
the upside is uncapped, right? Because if you look at it, it's like 26, 20, it can go up to like 4x, 20x, whatever.
Right.
But the downside to the right, you see no touch. Whatever you lose, it's capped at $5.
Right. Right.
So it's a very straight, the value prop is straight up there. Like it's kind of like binary options on chain.
Yeah.
Where your upside is uncapped and then your downside is capped at just whatever your bet was.
Got you.
You see it there. Yeah.
It's kind of like basically prediction markets, effectively.
Yes. And I think that also ties into like the learning curve, right? Like if you're bringing binary options on chain, some people are like, okay, I feel like, perps may be a little intimidating. So we're also trying to capture like prediction market users, right? People that are trading on Polymarket, Kelshi, and then be like, hey, it's interesting. I can do this on chain right now.
Yeah.
And we are like the first to roll this out on Solana.
Yeah. So this is within your own order book, right? It's not tapping into other prediction market protocols.
No.
Got you. And it's every 5 minutes, every hour?
You can set the time yourself. So before the card, I think if you play back, it's actually, you can set like 5 minutes, just a default for touch right now.
Got you.
But you have like an hour, like it's up to you based on like your hunch. Like, do you want to wait it up for an hour? But with touch, the beauty is that the moment it touches the desired price, you get the payout right away. You don't have to stay through like the contract duration, right? Compared to like an options, for example, where you do actually need to stay through when the contract expires. And if there's a fallback on the price, you actually don't get paid. It's relative to how close you get to the desired price.
Got you.
But touch is straight up. It's fixed payout. Yeah. And you don't have to wait till the contract expires, essentially. You get paid once you hit the price, desired price.
Got you. And the counterparty is Imperial itself, or is it against other traders in the liquidity pool?
Just with an Imperial right now.
Okay, got you. And it's only for
it's a new product. I'm sure we're going to start building, LP pools as we get, more product utilization. And like I said, this is a great, like a mobile UI that we have right now, which I think it's pretty sick, honestly. And then we're going to have like a Telegram bot where people can just, tap yes and no, because it's such a great, easy product to use.
Got you.
Downstream, so that's coming. And then on the terminal. Sorry?
No, I think it's interesting. For Telegram trading, though, you'd have to set up embedded wallets, though, right? You can't just, because you can't do phantom approvals via Telegram. So I guess, do you guys already have embedded wallets on Imperial?
Right now, it's in the works. We're still thinking about how we want to really execute it.
Got you.
Yeah, and then, but I'll prioritize sort of the updated UI on our terminal, so we have a standalone touch markets tab, and then working on like, I think this Telegram bot trading, with touch markets actually came from, people that we talk to, like traders that come to our mixers and be like, I feel like I would love to have it on a bot instead of just, on mobile, for example. Like they want to have multiple ways to be able to execute that on touch. So
Got you. And this UI for mobile, I guess right now you would have to connect via a wallet's in-app browser, right? Like a Phantom or Solflare.
Yeah, Solflare, Phantom, and then just hook it up.
Got you.
It's kind of like a terminal, but this is just on mobile, and I think it looks, pretty good.
Yeah, but all the features are available on mobile, right? Like your perps, your touch, your earn, your portfolio and stuff like that.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Okay. Let's talk
Which was like the home page before. So it was like before trade, right? You go to markets, you have the terminal.
Yeah. How about the fees here for perps and touch?
Right now, the fees, again, this is like, it's technically live, but we're still the updated UI, everything, like the mechanics will still be updated downstream. So we're still definitely working on it.
Oh, so right now it's 0 fee.
Right now, yeah, I would say it is.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So
And I want to touch a little bit about this earn product as well. I believe Imperial Prime is what you guys call it. Could you walk
yes,
us through this one?
yes, of course. So that's kind of where in the terminal that's under earn, and then you will see like the prime landing thing that we saw earlier on. I think this infographic just really explains what prime is here to do, right? Prime really literally just lets you borrow collateral for your trade, and then it auto cuts the trade if it goes in the wrong direction. So it actually saves your landed capital. Like you can never lose the borrowed money. And this example right now in this infographic that you pulled up, it's if you think a good example is like Mega ETH token, right? Where if you look it up right now, there's like you can get 5x leverage on Phoenix. But technically, if I were to use Prime, it would have actually 25x leverage, because Prime will lend, from the $100 that you throw in, it's going to lend you 400 on your original 100 as margin.
Yeah.
And then it routes your trade via, like, say, for example, Phoenix, right? And give you that 5x on Mega. But effectively, because Prime, you actually get 25x leverage on your original $100.
Right.
Right. So
Right.
Prime will then auto cut the trade if it goes towards liquidation. So you get the upside benefits of the 25x leverage on a token, which only has 5x leverage on every other platform.
Yeah.
Unless you use Prime on Imperial. So again, it's really kept downside because Prime auto cuts to save the landed money.
Right.
Layman terms, and then you are able to execute like a greater margin, essentially, with Prime. So
got you. But your liquidation price would be configured accordingly, right? Because if Prime is lending 4x of your deposit, that means your liquidation price is well much higher accordingly. I guess it's fair because it's
isn't it exciting? Like, I don't know, like I think this is a great product for serious traders, like people that want to kind of borrow like on top of what they have. Like imagine you're like checking into like a hotel, right?
Yeah.
And then you can't pay upfront, but there's this like friend that's going to offer you and lend you $400 to get you to like a suites or something, right? And then you're able to actually get the room because the hotel takes it. It's technically collateral, and then you're able to get to a higher leverage than before, which is the baseline of whatever you $100 could have gotten you initially. So to me, that's why I wanted to share this on your stream, because I'm like, it's exciting on top of just touch markets, which is a new product, but with Prime, I think with serious traders, pro traders, it's exciting.
Yeah, no, and this is available for any market that's available on Imperial already, or
so you do need to hit a certain volume on to be able to unlock this, which makes sense because we're obviously driving adoption. We want people to use other products as well, and I'm sure they're here to stay because that's what we're here to do. We're here to stay and to build long term for traders. I mean, Imperial users, essentially.
What's the minimum right now?
Right now, it's I think close to, depending on the positions you open as well.
Okay, got you. So if once you, I guess, qualify for this product, then there will be something that appears right on your UI.
You'll be able to like use the product as well. And of course, I also welcome feedback, right? Like on you, for example, yourself, like start using Prime. And like, hey Mel, like I would love to do this better on mobile, for example. Then that's what I'll be cooking, right? So
got you.
And but right now that's what we have. Just have to make sure that you see the landing pool that's Prime product, because it's hard to. I mean, from the legalities point of view, like in terms of the pool, whether it's shared or not for Prime, we may need like disclosures and stuff. But anyway, the what we have right now is under landing pool. It's actually Prime, the Prime product. Yeah, we might
Got you.
consider renaming it if, yeah.
I've got two questions here. So is maximum loan from Imperial Prime kept at $400? And also, is there any borrowing costs for the loan?
There is not kept at $400. I think it also depends on how much you do trade, right? With
Right.
Imperial, like I said, it depends on your position, your volume, and then what was the second question again?
Whether there's any borrowing costs?
The borrowing cost does. We're trying our best to, like, I think, navigate that by letting them use it once they hit a certain volume instead of like executing on fees essentially. But we are working out a model uh, that makes sense for us. Like with touch markets, we're not even making money from it. Like,
Got you.
we are losing money, but we know that that's what users want to trade. That's why we're building this product. And yeah, we're actually losing money on touch right now.
Got you.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
that's the typical, I guess, strategy for Web3 projects, right? They gotta get users first before anything else. That makes a lot of sense.
yeah.
Regarding mobile, is there plans for a native app, maybe on Seeker or on
Mhm.
iOS or Android?
Not right now, but we never know based on like what we get from our traders. I mean, some traders that we know, they're already on Seeker, but they're like fine with. I mean, if they're serious traders, they always like the terminal
Yeah,
or like the bot stuff.
yeah,
So it could go either way. I think for us, it's like really validating that hypothesis that we should be on Seeker, for example.
yeah.
But I wouldn't say that it's like a hard no right
Right,
now. But it's
right,
not a priority for us at this point.
right. I mean,
We're really looking into like building like product evolution, right? Like how can we build products that users want to trade? Like if you look at other dexes, there are different USPs, right? They have you have dexes that offer like new asset classes, for example, and then others are like better UI, better fees,
yeah,
and all that. But for us, we really want to focus on just really being the execution layer across all of these venues.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's an interesting spot to be in because perps, by the nature of the complexity in the product itself, usually it's more favorable if users use the web browser versions
Mhm.
experience. But at the same time, also because of how time sensitive closing trades or executing trades may be,
Right.
the option to do it on the go is also important. But
Yeah.
I guess that's why I guess a middle ground is the mobile UI that's available to for
Mhm.
users to use via the wallet's in-app browsers, right? Phantom and so forth. So
Absolutely. That's why we did see like mobile UI as like a priority
yeah,
for us, which is why we already have one like on browser.
yeah,
So it's I mean it's clean. Like a lot of traders just want to be frank, like people
yeah,
just want to get the best prices possible. Talk to
100%. Yeah,
traders, and of course a great UI. So they
yeah,
want something clean, where you can see like the positions, where what the fees are, like transparency. And that's literally what we're here to do: take off the operational overhead
yeah,
of traders. Because my understanding of traders are that they don't just trade from one single venue,
yeah,
right? Do it across like multiple venues, and we have great dexes on Solana, which is kind of like a Phoenix, your Jupiter. So it's just really being that aggregator layer
yeah,
for them.
yeah. Could you share a little bit about what happens under the hood? Like when a user actually wants to execute a perp trade, what actually happens? How is the path decided?
Right now, it's basically based on the prices.
I
So
see.
like
Okay.
liquidation, like making sure that a lot of traders like based on what they talk to us. I mean, we do have a very lean team, and we talk to traders like every
Yeah,
single day.
yeah,
So a lot of them, they just care about like transparency. Like, do you know, like, is it hard to track fees,
yeah,
right? Because when they're at any underlying venue,
yeah,
it's like if you have like three fees at different places, different spots, like you
yeah.
just can't track. Like you may need like a spreadsheet for that or whatever.
Got
And
you.
then so to me, it's like, can you actually do that effectively just using Imperial as a
Right,
way? Yeah, for
right.
us. So I think
Got
getting to the best prices possible and then transparency around fees, which we're here to solve for.
got you. And you guys can only do perps on the platform. Are you guys integrating spot anytime soon?
Right now, perps. I think also it's because we see that perp is a huge use case, right? I think
Yeah.
in within not just on Solana, I think on chain, just across chains too. And there's a lot more work to be done there. I feel just to get traders the best possible price.
Got you. Got you.
Yeah.
Okay. It
Yeah.
sounds like you guys have been working on a lot. What would you say is the top priority for the next 30, 60 days?
Yeah, that's a good question. So we in the next, I would say 30, like next quarter. I mean, we move really fast. So I say in weeks.
Yeah.
I think for me it's like rapid product iteration and deployment.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's shipping fast.
Yeah.
And then two, I think it's definitely around um, not building in silos for sure, like getting feedback,
Yeah.
and then also product evolution, which I talked about earlier. Like, can we
Yeah.
introduce new products, exciting products that users want to trade?
Yeah.
Not because we think they're going to be exciting, but because traders think that they want to have them on, Imperial. So that will be the two top priority for us, which is why
Okay.
we have touch markets and more to come after touch. So
Got
keep
you.
an eye out for it.
Got you. Any rewards campaigns in the meantime above, beyond your current referral program, like
We do have
contests?
a points like incentive points program, and that you can earn points, not just referrals, just by executing trades.
Okay.
And then that's why we have the leaderboard that you saw earlier. So
And
and
it's across all products, right? Like it's not just perps, but if we use touch markets, touch for example, and I guess Imperial Prime, all
pairing
those.
the pair product as
Mm-hmm.
well. So yeah. And then I
Awesome.
mean, of course, it's a long game, right? Like if you're coming in early, I mean, we're like what a 6-7 month old protocol.
Yeah.
So like
Early days.
if you get in early, start earning those points.
Yeah.
I mean, we have like TGE and stuff. So it's something that I would say, come on, get in early and if you're bullish. So
Got you. Got you. No, I love it. Like I love seeing new projects launching during the bear market. And then
mhm.
reiterating and just getting ready for the bull market that is.
It can be painful.
It can be
Like building
painful,
the
but
bear, yeah, but I think it's that's for us. I think that's our thesis, right? Like to building the bear and then just rapid iteration. I think that's when you can get to really real product market fit for users, and we are seeing it because the numbers are organic. Like
well, I have a contrarian view to that because I feel like during the bear market, you have the time to really work on the stuff, especially for products that are a lot more complex, like perps, right? You if you were to launch in the bull market, the amount of, I guess, the pace at which you have to develop, especially while comparing against your competitors, right? Every week they're launching new features, you got to match that and go even faster. And the
mhm,
amount of technical depth that you collect, the quality of user feedback that you get is not great.
mhm,
The fundamental pillars of the entire tech stack is going to just get destroyed. No
mhm,
time for auditing contracts. Yeah, whereas in the bear market you actually have the time to, like, okay, let's say our team's view is in 2 years time, the let's say the halving event, that's like, oh, when we think the next bull market is going to come.
mhm.
How can we strengthen our entire base, our tech stack, and properly build this, yeah, to scale for that future, right?
Yeah,
So
totally. I think that's fair,
yeah,
for sure.
yeah,
And like even with like when you asked about am I prioritizing? If you look at
yeah,
our traders, like users, they care about liquidation risk, right?
yeah,
And like having a fair mechanics around it. So
yes,
traders really hate and fear like unfair liquidations, right?
yes,
Like or like light buffers at a high leverage, and
yeah,
then the cascade rate risk, which we all have seen like the past 6 to 12 months, right? So
yeah,
they effectively want higher leverage,
yeah,
with more breathing room and just clearer outcomes when
yeah,
things go wrong. And how we want to do it here at Imperial is like to
yeah,
really route to the venue with a more favorable liquidation model for the
yes,
leverage they are
yeah,
using. And also because with Prime, we are like a native lending layer, right? So we let traders borrow extra collateral so they can run larger positions to get more flexible liquidation. So I think understanding that pain point is really important in informing our roadmap. And just creating like transparency, that framework around it.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. How big's the team, by the way? I'm curious.
It's very lean, as you can imagine. At Seed, we are a team of 4. So it's Jordan, which I talked about earlier, and then we have Hunter, he's our CTO, and then Noah, which is the guy that's driving growth for the US. And then right now I'm kicking off APAC. I just moved out from the Bay Area, and then I'm taking on like ramping up on activation on the ground. So like hit me up if you're in Singapore.
Awesome. I mean, I hope to see some major announcements at Breakpoint, right? You guys have 3 months. There'll be
we're on it.
Good
call. Yeah.
A lot of projects that I speak to these days, it's like, okay, Breakpoint is, the Breakpoint announcement is the one that they're all, getting.
If you know Jordan, he's just super like low key.
Yeah.
A huge like draw for me. Like he just wants to build a good product,
Yeah.
And like I know we know about marketing and we know about like brand and our positioning, but we believe like if you build a solid product, the users will come.
Yes.
And it's about like how do we retain them, right? And that's where we are trying to reduce the friction, and then bringing new assets possible, like people things that traders want to trade on Imperial, for example. So if he's probably, I don't know if he's going to be in town. He's probably in town for token. So
got you. It's really on the team to pressure their founders to be a lot more vocal, because especially on Solana, we like our founders being very vocal.
Like
it does no one any favors for a founder to not say anything.
He's quite the exception, if you know. But just like I said, I'll tie back to like just integrity and just like knowing who I'm building with. That's for me. Like I think the core reason of joining the team is really knowing who I'm building with, who I'm getting down the trenches with. They're not here to like just for the incentive of it. Like I just want to make more money, and like he's not even a perp trader or whatever, right? Like he's building something that he's trading. I don't want to call out numbers or anything, but like he's doing meaningful volume on other dexes before, and he saw this as a problem.
Right.
And then we used to start as a wrapper on Jupiter, actually. And then we evolved, right? So now we are not just a front end. We have the prime product, which is the lending product I just shared. So exciting times. I think we're early on and we're here to stay. And I'm so happy that we are able to get on here and just share a little bit more about our product.
I guess one of the last questions from me is like, what's your volume to date?
Right now, with like I said, everything it's with users, it's organic. We're at about like a good 60, 70 weekly active users.
Nice.
With volume, it fluctuates as with users. But if you look at our dashboards, like everything is organic. And I wouldn't think that those numbers matter too much right now. Just because, like I said, we're rapidly iterating. Our products.
It matters because if you have 60, 70 people that are repeatedly coming back, that is able to give you quality feedback, that is a lot of people that can be potential champions for your project. 6 to 7 months, as you mentioned, it's nothing, right? It's we're not here to.
I mean, they're evangelists right now. If you look at, if you follow us on X, whatever, like if you're even on the Citadel, like our internal like wall traders on Imperial, like on Telegram, like they're so bullish about just being as what we're building, like a routing layer, because that solves their problem when they're executing a trade. So I think it's more we're looking at growth, obviously, and growing for the right reasons, and also like making sure that we're building something in alignment with what the market wants. And I think that ties into like building consumer apps and consumer experience, right? What do traders want? What do users want in the meta today?
100%. I think we have like 3 minutes left on the stream. Is there anything else you want to share with the audience?
I'll just say, I think I've seen your other streams before. I think a takeaway for audience watching, tuning in right now, I think it's really just do your due diligence, right, on the platform that you're using. And like it might sound like a no-brainer, but to me, it's like the core team that is building it, like what's the intent, right? Like who's building it? I think that really matters, and I encourage you guys, like the audience, to do the same for Imperial. And just to me, that's like a takeaway, I think, for anyone that's like either trading on chain, even if it's not on Solana, if it's on Solana, whatever. Like to me, it's like do the same for Imperial, and then you'll find out.
Yeah. No, that's awesome, guys. Please do check out Imperial. Give it a go. I really like these type of projects that are aggregators. Their UI UX looks simple enough. I think it's quite clear what the value proposition is. Touch looks quite interesting. Imperial Prime looks very interesting. And try out the platform, and definitely follow Mel and Imperial on X and drop them some feedback. Right, let's support these early builders.
DM me. My DMs are always open. It's pretty much like 24/7 open. So yeah, I'll always get on it once you shoot me a DM. So
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time, Mel. We'll catch you soon.
Thank you, Kyzzen, for having me.
Take it easy. Bye-bye.
Bye.